back. We have made our way back over here to these spires, which have just popped up in our LEGO Fortnite Odyssey worlds in preparation for the brand new update that should hopefully be coming very, very soon. And in today's video, we're going to be beginning to build our very own superhero academy using the brand new LEGO pass, which I fully bought in my last video. But while I'm building in today's video and getting some prep work done for the new update, I'm also going to go ahead and talk about the new update because there's more teasers to break down and there's some more information that I have for you guys regarding everything that should be coming. Because again, while we don't know everything we're getting, we should be getting quite a bit. And it's a very exciting time in LEGO Fortnite. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe for all the latest update content. But before we go ahead and start building near the spire, one thing I want to show you is the new LEGO pass in all of its glory. So let's go over here and check the Supernova Academy in the filters. And when we take a look at our builds and scroll all the way down, you can see all of the builds right here. This is my first time in game, so I am so excited to check out these pieces and show you guys what's up. Obviously, with this LEGO pass just dropping, I'm sure a lot of you don't have access to these builds yet, so I'm here for you guys today on that. And also on the first teaser that I have to break down before we put down any builds. You're seeing it on screen right here, and it says that things are about to get even more super. And obviously, surrounding the word super, you could go ahead and see 2 superhero emojis. Now, there's a few things to take away from this graphic. But what I noticed first is the main subject, because if you zoom in on the cape, you could tell that that is Superman. And if that wasn't enough to prove that it is Superman, then on the bottom, if you zoom in, it says DC Studios. So yeah, it is Wait, it literally says Superman right next. Okay, yeah, it's Superman. Now, of course, we have Supernova Academy, which already points at superheroes coming. But with an official Superman villager slash minifigure that's gonna be appearing somewhere in the LEGO Fortnite universe, my speculations are already going crazy. Maybe we'll have Superman pop up at our village to guide us through the brand new update. Again, we should be seeing a lot more content later this month, and my hope is that a lot of it is with Odyssey, but time will tell. Maybe we get a limited time mode, who knows? Either way though, Superman is confirmed to be coming to LEGO Fortnite. Let me know your thoughts down below. I want to hear your best theories, but that's enough yapping off the bat. I need to go ahead and grab some building resources so we can go ahead and throw down some Supernova Academy builds and also talk more about the update because these spires have not been talked about enough on my channel yet. Oh yeah, also you can see I just completed the task Return to Jones. In my last video, I did the task of finding the spire, but I didn't come back and show me talking to him. But when he talked to him, he says, well done. I'll analyze the data you brought back and it should get us some answers. That's basically all that happens there. He doesn't say anything else. Very suspicious. I don't know. Maybe he'll get more dialogue later. We'll have to keep talking to him and see. Anyway, taking a look at these builds here, if we open up what's needed, it's going to be a lot of wood, not a whole lot of granite from what I can see. There's actually no granite required in that first build. And you know what? There's hardly any granite required in any of these. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Instead of granite, this actually requires a ton of marble. I don't know how much marble I even have. Okay, let's check. We got a little bit there. Oh, actually, you know what? We've been saving up for a rainy day, and that rainy day is today. That's honestly a very nice surprise, but hey, let's gear up and let's get back over to our spires so we can finally start on the building in this video. I'm so excited for this. But we made it back to the spires once again, and this time around, our inventory is well equipped and we are ready to build whatever we want, honestly. And as you can see, I took my airship over this way so I can find these spires in the first place. And we currently have an airport over in our LEGO city, which we basically abandoned. So if I open up my builds, you can see that I already have the filters, and there's this build right here called the Supernova Academy Training Facility. And the top of this one looks awfully like a runway or an airstrip. So we're just gonna act like it is, and that's what we're gonna be building here today. The question is, where do we build it? We want to keep it near these spires so when the update does drop, we're right in the mix of things. And honestly, I feel like this rock right here could be a good little elevated surface for it. Okay, hear me out, guys. We can throw it right about here. Wait. Did it not place? I swear I clicked place. Try that again. We'll click place, and there we go. The beginning of our Supernova Academy training facility, or whatever you call it. 77 steps, so let's just get into this. It's our first time seeing these builds. I'll go ahead and speed the entire process up, but before we do, we just got to appreciate some of these new wall pieces, because look at this. We got this nice, like, translucent, almost blue piece here. Obviously, you can't see through the window, but it still looks very nice, especially with that sunlight hitting it. On top of that, we also got this new archway piece. Some of these pieces are definitely going to remind you of the beachy boardwalk set if you have that, since it is that same white and blue color scheme. But this one's definitely a bit more futuristic, and we get even more colors on top of it. Anyway, I'm yapping. I'll give you a full build review once I'm done with it. But like I said, we're on step 8 out of 77, so we got a ways to go. And we are almost done with this build, ladies and gentlemen. But as I'm building through this, you can see this piece right here that I just threw down. I mentioned it right when I saw this Lego pass because I thought it was just a super interesting floor. It's got this vine looking material that's just scattered on the floor here, and it just brings some greenery into this. I was really curious as to what this piece looked like in game, if it was decor or if it was just going to be part of a floor piece. So we've got our answers there, and this build is almost done. Just a few more steps. And wow, these pieces are also very cool. They're like solar panels. I'm not even sure what these are supposed to be, but I really like the way they look. But what I might like the look of even more is this final step. This piece right here is actually unbelievable. I would imagine this falls under the category of like a sign, but it's just this really sick looking star blade. Don't be surprised if you see me use that piece a lot more in future builds. But today we just completed our first ever superhero build inside of Lego Fortnite Odyssey. Hopefully the first of many. I'm not going to spend too much time on the builds over in this section though, just because obviously we're getting an update soon, and if we do end up getting new space added to our Lego Fortnite Odyssey worlds, I want to keep my builds over in that new section. It'd be a waste if I built a bunch of stuff here and then they added something like a new event island and, you know, I had to abandon it. Anyway, coming back over here to our build, we actually have to check it out, and the first thing we're going to do is land our airplane on our brand new airstrip. It's honestly kind of a tight landing, so we got to lock in for this. So let's go ahead and go like this. Let's go like this. Oh, okay, wait. Did we do it? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay. And there we go. That's the landing we were looking for. You aren't going to believe me, but while I was putting down the pieces for this build, Lego Fortnite tweeted yet another teaser. I know this video is all over the place. I'm sorry. We'll talk a bit more about the build in a second, but before we do, out of nowhere, Lego Fortnite just hit us with a little typo. They said, call your friends, it's time to explore, except instead of call, they put X all. There's no way that's a coincidence. Like, they could have edited the tweet, but they didn't, which leads me to believe that this is, again, another teaser of some sort. The logo for the new season actually has an X looking thing on it, so maybe that's what they're referring to. They're also aware of the typo because right after it, they tweeted again and said, please excuse the last post typo. So they're just messing with us at this point. I have no idea what any of this means, but if you somehow do, please drop a comment and let me know some insight because yeah, I am lost here. And this is Kaz from the future, but yet again, we got another teaser that now says, I can't wait to tell you what's coming. And that's not really a teaser that reveals anything, but it's more so just hype. Either way though, now I promise you we are up to date on all of the latest from the official Lego Fortnite accounts. Anyway, I've already talked a little bit about individual pieces from this build, and I do just absolutely love the color combination, so I'm going to keep on raving about it, but let's walk through it for the first time because there's actually a whole entire interior. We were on the top floor, which is kind of that landing strip, but over here we have another entire floor. I do wish we were able to see out these windows. It feels a little bit confined, and it would be really, really nice if we had transparent windows, but this will do for now, I guess. We open this door and we have a balcony with no railing. That feels a little unsafe, but I did put this in a very nice location. We have great views all around. Anyway, getting back inside, we have another balcony on the other side, and then we could go down to the bottom floor where there's a little main floor, and then of course we have our entryway right there, and that is the entire build. 77 steps, and you'll get this, which honestly sits very nice on top of that rock. If you go back to our builds, you'll see that there's a few more that we can build, including the smaller one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like it would be fun to build this right now, so let me see what we can do. All right, and we once again finished another build. Sorry, I did get a little distracted and I kind of threw this down without speaking a word, but this one's actually really nice. I said this was the smallest build, and that is true. If we go through here, you can definitely see that. But even with this one, it was 51 stages, and it's honestly got a lot of really cool details to it. I love the symmetry of it with staircases on both sides that lead you all the way to the top where it's got this nice little grass roof. Again, these feel like solar panels on the back. I'm not too sure what these panes are. And then up here, we got a satellite. This area is starting to come together though, and we're putting this thing in the main focus, the main center of attention here. The spires. I don't know what they're gonna do, but guys, we talked all about the newest teasers, and as more come out, I'll be sure to cover everything here on the channel. But let me know in the comments what you think of everything so far in the brand new season of Fortnite, and of course, the brand new teasers for what should hopefully be an incredible Lego Fortnite update coming soon. Anyway, after finally being able to play with these brand new build kits, I would definitely recommend this Lego Pass if you're on the fence about it. The past few have been just kind of iffy. I mean, the Star Wars one was good, obviously, but this is just on another level, in my opinion. If you're picking it up, be sure to use code Kaz, and as always, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end, though. And seriously, drop any theories in the comments. I want to read what you guys are thinking about the new update that might be coming out. But it's been your boy. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.